Boys and girls, how are we doing? It is time for the Throwback Marquee matchups. Now, I'm not going to open these packs, and I've built all these with loyalty, but you do not need any of the loyalty because I've made sure that the chemistry is through the roof. You're not going to need it. You do get a 45k pack for all of them. I'm going to be saving all the packs for Team of the Season. So we're going to have a massive Team of the Season pack opening on here. I can either do it as one really long pack opening. I can condense it into some highlights if you want me to. Leave some comments below to let me know what you prefer. Just put Tots opening. I would prefer a big pack like long opening or a highlight reel. Anyway, let's jump into New England versus DC United. But before that, do hit the subscribe button if you're new. I know a lot of people beg you. I couldn't care less if you do or don't, but please do. Anyway, you need a minimum of 2 MLS players, a maximum of 5 players from the same league, 3 nationalities, 1 rare player, and a 75 rated team with 75 chem. Yes, I have got 11 loyalty. However, you don't need to worry about that because you will only lose 11. You'll go down to 82, so you'll still be fine. Best players to use from the MLS. Inter Miami, Cincinnati, I think it's Cincinnati, like Austin United if you've got any of them, because they haven't got a league SBC. They haven't been added to the database. All these guys from Inter Miami FC or CF, whatever they are, they're quite cheap because they're not in an SBC. They'll probably go up a little bit because you do require 2 MLS players. But we start off with Andre Blake in goal. He is from Philadelphia. We then have some Inter Miami players of Alvaz Powell at right back, who then links to Roman Torres, who then links to Winston Reid, some of you might remember him, West Ham fans, who then links to Ben Sweat, which is very much what this game's all about. Then we have a championship kind of midfield / attack. We have Tom Kearney, who is standing next to Joe Allen. All of these guys pretty cheap. We've then got Phillips, because he obviously links with a strong link, both Scottish. So that's Matt Phillips playing there. We then have Wayne Rooney up front because that does keep the rating a bit higher, allows you to use some of these silvers. And then we have Kadeem Harris on the left midfield, or the left wing. We then do have a guy, Teji Savania, just playing in central midfield, purely because you can only have a maximum of 5 players from the league. So you have a 5 plus a 5 to get those chemistries, and then you've got the 1 spare. Just anybody will do. Or if you want to link them, if you've got another English player from the Prem you want to put in there or whatever. That last player can be absolutely anyone. Again, 79 rated just for the rating. It will give me a gold player pack. Now, I'm not going to be opening these. I am going to save all these for Team of the Season. I've only got 12 packs saved. I'll have 16 by the end of this. So we're getting there. We're going to carry on smashing League SBCs. It's going to be awesome. So for this one here, you can see I've got a 77 rated team. I've got 100 chemistry. You'll only lose 11 loyalty. So you'll drop down to 89 chemistry if you do use this, which is absolutely fine because you only need 75. So for this one, you need 1 player from OGC Nice or AS Monaco. You need a minimum of 2 players from Liga 1. So I've just built a whole Liga 1 team, easy peasy. Minimum of 3 clubs. You need 2 rare players. I've got about 4 or 5 in there. 77 rated, which I've hit on the head perfectly. So we start with Kalinic in goal. Lovre Kalinic. He is 6'7". Oof. Imagine if he gets a special card. A bit like Pope. 5'10", we have Leo Dubois playing at right back. We then have Joachim Anderson, or Joachim Anderson, if you want to pronounce it in basic English. We then have Marcelo, who plays from Lyon, playing as one of the other centre-backs, alongside Conan, who is from Stade de Reims. CDM, we do have Santa Maria, Baptiste Santa Maria. In CDM, we have Court, who is Johan Court, playing on the right midfield. At centre midfield, we have Youssef Ait Benassa. Again, if you guys need to pause the video at all, I try to open every player's name just so you can see it. Johan Kabai is the other centre midfielder. So if you do need to pause it to get any player names, just pause it as and when and go along. We have Moses Simon, I think it is, or Simon, playing on the left wing with Jovetic, who is our AS Monaco player. That gets that one completed, gets you a Prime Electrum player pack, which isn't too shabby. But you want anything that says rare, ideally. So we've got plenty of packs going to be saved for Team of the Season, assuming it all goes ahead. Next up, we have the Leipzig versus Bayern Munich squads. Now, these last 2 are quite frustrating because they're quite expensive to do if you have no players, purely because it's a 79 rated and then the other one's an 80 rated. But again, here you can see I'm bang on 79 rated. Again, I have 11 loyalty. You'll go down to 89 loyalty, potentially. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. To do with the chemistry, so it's just the rating. There's 1 or 2 players that might cost a bit, but they shouldn't be too expensive. So we have Mvogo in goal because, well, you need 1 player from Leipzig or Bayern. I wouldn't go for Bayern Munich because their worst or cheapest player, I think, is Ulreich, and then it's somebody like Tolisso. Ulreich was about 1.2 to 1.5k. Will probably shoot up during this SBC to a bit more. So I would look at going for Leipzig because they're not as expensive. And Vogo was their cheapest player before this SBC came out. When I was doing League SBCs, and Vogo was always the cheapest player you could get at the cheapest price. That may change. Anyway, you need one Leipzig or Bayern player. You need a minimum of 2 Germans. You need to have a maximum of 5 players from the same nation. But the Bundesliga is quite a wide variety of nations. So it's a very, very good SBC for different nations. You need a minimum of 3 rares. I think I've got 4 just because they're in my club. 79 rated, which I've got bang on again, and 80 chemistry, so you'll have 9 chemistry to spare if you want to throw in any randoms. We do start, like I say, with Vogo in goal. He is our Leipzig player. At right back, then we have Lars Bender. Playing at centre back, we have Musa Niakate, who is from Mainz, I believe. I think it's Mainz. Yep, from Mainz. The other centre back we have is Havard Nordvit. I'm sorry if I get these names terribly wrong. We have Jonas Hector playing left back. Some of you might remember, I think he got team of the season one year, didn't he? Or some sort of special card. We have Joshua Gilavogi playing in CDM alongside Christoph Kramer. This would be quite a spicy team. They're all really tall as well. Nadiem Amiri is our central cam. We then have Amin Harit, who I think won Player of the Month at the start of the year, didn't he? He's the other cam alongside Michael Gregorich. And then up front we have the big Wout Weghorst, 6'6" giant. So that will get you a rare mixed player pack, which is quite a good pack to have actually. Really, really good. Then we go into Barcelona v Valencia. Now this is going to be quite an expensive one because you need a minimum of 1 Barcelona player and a minimum of 1 Valencia player. There's no way of saying this. The Barcelona player will cost you a lot of money. I'm obviously quite lucky that I do have Braithwaite in my club. Doing this, I do have 98 chemistry. Even if you copy the exact same team, it won't cost you too much because you'll go down to 87 loyalty, I think, in total, which will give you 2 spare. Also, I've got a left winger playing left mid. That's actually on chemistry anyway. But yeah, little triangles here are very helpful. You need 1 player from Barca who's going to cost you a fortune anyway. I think you might be able to squeeze some silvers for cheap, but it's an 80 rated squad. You need 1 player from Valencia. I've got Gaia. He may cost you a little bit. He's not the cheapest Valencia player on the market. You could get him on bid. All these players have gone up in price, as you can see already. But yeah, you need, we'll go back into that one. 4 players from the same league maximum. So you kind of need to link people up. The best idea with the Spanish league is to go Spanish league and Spanish nation so they get that perfect chemistry. You can see here Gaia is on 10 chemistry. Also in defence, I've gone with an Italian kind of defence. If you could get some Italian players from the Italian league would be better. And I've got a Brazilian Premier League triangle up here. So from the Italian league, we have Mirante in goal, Antonio Mirante. At right back, we have De Siglio, who again may cost you a little bit, but he's one of the cheapest players from Juventus. Doesn't have to be this guy. You could use someone else from that league if there's another right back, or change it up, go for a French league defence / goalkeeper right back. We then have Bastos. I was going to try and pronounce his name there, but Bartolomeu Quisanga, known as Bastos. He plays at centre back with Radu, purely because they're both from Lazio. I thought they'll at least get a decent chemistry boost. We then have Gaia playing on the left mid. Links to Oyarzabal, who is our left winger playing at left mid. We then have Benyat as well because he's quite cheap. He's a good rating. Because remember, this is an 80 rated squad. So you may say, why have they got like 2 82s in there and a couple of 81s? Because it's an 80 rated squad, you do need to boost that up because you won't pick up any high rated players from Barcelona without spending a fortune. Their highest rated cheap player is probably someone like Neto, but he's an 85, so not cheap at all. We then have Braithwaite up front. He's probably most likely your cheapest option for a gold player. He was usually the cheapest option all around. We'll have a quick look at that. But yeah, as you can see, they have already pretty much gone up to about 10k for Barcelona players. So yeah, I don't think you're going to get lucky unless you use a bronze player and then start to boost other players around. In midfield, I do have Richarlison, Andreas Pereira and Gabriel Jesus as a Brazilian triangle. You don't have to copy the exact squad. It's more for the links. But remember, this is an 80 rated team. So if you do go for a cheap player from Barcelona that is bronze or silver, you're still going to pay out your butt cheeks for the rest of the players. But if you have them in your club, Definitely worth trying to save a bit of money if you haven't got a Barcelona player. That'll give you I think it was a premium gold player pack. You then also complete the whole section. You do get a prime gold player pack. Hopefully this has helped you out, guys. Do leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you are new. Let me know if you're saving any packs. Anyone that saves loads and loads of packs, do let me know. Would love to share some with you. But yeah, hopefully it's helped, and I'll see you next time.